Hello my loves, welcome back to a video. Today I'm going to be showing you the new Madam Glam Take Me to the Bay bundle. Now, interestingly enough, some of these are an opacity level 4, which means that they are a milky consistency. One of the gels is a sand gel, and that's opacity level 5. That's a thick consistency. So with these you get this beautiful creaminess, which I'll show you. And if you apply them really thin, they're almost like pastel jelly. Honestly, it's gorgeous. So I'm just quickly here showing you. In the top right hand corner you can see the discount code where you can save 30% when you order with Madam Glam. I'm going to run you quickly through showing you the gel bottles and obviously the consistency, and then I'll do a quick swatch, and then I'm going to create some beautiful layered kind of opal effect designs that you can do with these that are really simple, really quick. So I'll let you look through these few swatches and then I'll be back. So let's dive in and swatch these. I'm going to start with Player. Here you can see this milky consistency. It's really, really beautiful. And you can get some gorgeous nail art effects when you deal with a gel that has this kind of milky consistency, because you can layer it up and sandwich nail art in between the layers without the gel kind of blurring it out too much. It's that perfect balance, so you don't need to then add like base coat or clear gel to the colour. You don't need to worry about doing that. So this is 2 layers. I'll do 2 layers of each, curing each layer for 30 seconds, and then I'll also do a layer of no wipe top coat just so you can see the finished thing. There we go. See what I mean? Even with 2 layers you can still kind of slightly see through. On with Purple Haze. And I'll sit back now, I'll stop chewing your ear off. If you're celebrating Jubilee weekend, I hope you have an absolutely wonderful time. We're off later today to an event, and then tomorrow we're going to be making some cakes and taking them over to Nanny and Pappy's to celebrate the Jubilee at Nanny and Pappy's house, and we're just taking it as an opportunity to have some family time. I know it's technically a long bank holiday, but I kind of am still working, but only when Oliver's not wanting me. So it's like I've got some time, I'll do a bit of work. So yeah, if you're waiting for orders, obviously Royal Mail are not delivering. The couriers, I'm not sure, they've got your packages, so you may well get them. Who knows? It's a bit of an unknown at the moment, isn't it? Because I ordered something off Amazon and it hasn't come, so I'm assuming they're not delivering. I don't know, but everything will be back to normal next week, so do not worry.
don't know what love means. This is insane. You're saying things I can't explain. I know where your heart is, where you wanna be. So why do you keep testing me? It just isn't worth my time to try to make you believe me when you don't believe me. This is where I draw the line and pretend that I'm leaving. This is me leaving. I'll let you win. I'll let you win. I'll let you win. I'll let you win.
So with the cream consistency Sandcastle, their new sand gel, you can instantly see the difference in the opacity. So this is opacity level 5. This is full coverage. To be honest, it's full coverage in one coat. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. If you look at this up close, there are these teeny speckles of sparkle in there that just give it some depth. I am still going to do 2 coats just so you can see what it looks like, because even on a manicure, even if I got full coverage in one coat, I would still use 2 just to build up that coverage on the nail. There we are. How beautiful. I'm trying to show you the sparkle, but it's really hard to see. The naked eye picks it up so much better than a camera. But there you are. That is that. Now this is the selection then of the gels. There we are. Now we're going to get on and do a little design, and I'm going to use a few of the colours. I'm going to make myself some press-on nails. So I'm using Aquaholic first on my thumbnail, and I'm going to work as thin as I can because I want to sandwich some nail art in between. So I'm just working nice and thin. These are just full coverage coffin nail tips that I got from Amazon. I've had them for ages. I use them all the time to do swatches. To be honest, they're not the most comfortable to wear as a press-on nail, I'll be honest. They're quite curved, and I feel that they are very firm. So there's other brands that their tips are a little bit more flexible. These are quite hard, so when you put them on, they feel a bit pinchy, even if they are the right size. As you can see, all right, so I've cured this first layer, and then I'm going straight in on top with Madam Glams white ink. I'm going straight in on top with that inhibition layer because I'm going to use isopropyl alcohol anyway. And I'm going to disperse this layer. I'm just using an old brush. You see? And we're bleeding that out, letting it flow through the nail nice and thin. It doesn't have to be really, really thick. And it doesn't have to be kind of super dark, because you're going to build up these little swooshes behind the nail under the layers. And that's what gives it that beautiful, beautiful look. I'm going to put that to one side, let it settle down, let it dry, and I'm going to do the same on the next nail. Different colours react differently to the white ink as well. Some show up really deep, some don't. That's what adds to it though. So I'm doing exactly the same here, just using isopropyl alcohol on my brush and just patting it around and just seeing what happens. I've got no kind of set design. I'm just seeing what happens. I'm seeing how it goes. There we are. Really pretty. So then on to the next nails. I'm going to use purple haze on this one. One layer again into the lamp, and then we'll be straight back out and we'll apply the ink. There we are, into the lamp with that one, and also Surf and Skate. I love these names. There we are. That's Surf and Skate, really thin layer. And we're going to do the same. So as purple haze comes out, I'm going to apply. And I'm using slightly different strokes. So some might swerve to the left, some might curl around to the right, some will go straight down the middle. It just, going with the flow. I think you've got the gist of what I'm doing, so I won't talk your ear off too much, but I might actually. It's nice to sit and have a chat with you. How are you? Are you all right? Is everyone okay? I feel like we asked that a lot during the pandemic, but we don't ask it enough now when, things don't change, do they? Just because there's no pandemic doesn't mean people don't have bad days anymore. So I hope you're all right. All right on the night. God, tell I'm from Wiltshire. Okay, now I'm going to do Oceanside. Oh, that's nice. That's pretty. Look at that. I put it wonky on the tip stand. So you can see these starting to take shape now. What we want to do is, I'll do the last bit of marble ink on Oceanside. That tip is so small, it barely fits on the tip stand because I've got tiny nails. We'll do that and then we'll go back to the thumbnail. So they've all had a chance to set, because the important thing with marble inks is that you let it dry. If you try and go over it when it's still wet, you'll smudge your work. So I'm going back in again with the original colour and doing a thin layer over the top. That ink has had time to dry, so it's not going to smudge. Thin layer. And you'll see, because of this beautiful milky consistency, it still flows through. Look at that marble ink. Oh, I love it. I just find it really beautiful. I know these nails have been done a million times by everybody, but I absolutely love this technique. I love the way it looks, and I still enjoy doing it now. I think it's a nice quick way to really kind of zhuzh up a set of nails when you haven't got much time. And I'm going to continue throughout. So thin layer, cure it, then a layer of the ink, and I'll let you watch.
Close your eyes, get out of your skin. All it is matters, let it in. If I could, I would be right here with you. In this world of ticking clocks, I hope I'm getting through. So close your eyes. Do you feel the same? Only thing that matters, without shame, I will let you into my mind's deep. The color that fallen tears that have been long asleep.
So we're back to the thumbnail now. We're going to do our last thin layer. Oh, look at that. Pretty. Can you see now how it's building up? But again, because of that consistency, it's not overpowering. It's just glowing through. It just makes it look so three-dimensional. Now, before I cure this gel, I'm going to tap in some tiny little flakes. And they kind of have a iridescent glow to them. I've had these for years. So just tap them in. They're absolutely beautiful. And then I'll cure the nail. So I've tapped them into the wet gel before curing. Then I'll pop them in the lamp and we'll let that cure. And I'll do the same on all of the nails.
Stop the clocks, the bees are humming in between the contrasts of our soul. Close your eyes.
I'm then going to do just a tiny little bit more of the ink, just another layer, another element to it. So I'll do that on all the nails as well.
And the seas, how it's all connected. The flowers and the birds and bees, the northern lights, yeah, we're all affected.
So now I'm going to go in with a layer of Madam Glam's base coat, because obviously there's quite a lot going on with the flakes and stuff, and I want to give it a nice coverage. So I'm going to go in first with a layer of base coat, and that will also leave a sticky residue for the top coat to cling on to. I'm then going in on each nail and doing a thick layer of top coat. And yes, there are some uneven areas of the surfaces where the flakes may have sort of accidentally just sort of stuck up when they were curing, because some of them are slightly large. It doesn't matter at all. So once you've got them all cured and top coated, then I'll show you what we're going to do. So I'm simply going to take a 180 grit file and I'm going to tidy these nails up as if they were extensions on somebody. So I'm going to make sure the sides are nice and even, because we've done a lot of layers, so there is room for error when you've got a lot of layers going on. And then I'm going to literally see that where the flake's slightly standing up, I'm just going to run a file over the top of the nail. Any areas that are sitting higher are going to be filed, and you'll see the dips don't have filing marks in them, so you need to even out the surface of the nail. So I'll keep doing this very gently, not applying too much pressure, until the nail's nice and even, and then I'll remove all the dust and just wipe over the nail with a little bit of isopropyl alcohol on a lint-free pad.
Oh no, anxiety creeps up on me. Is this how?
Next, just going to add a teeny little AB crystal at the tip of each nail, because it's something different. They catch the light when they're on the tip of the nail. I really like this. It's very simple, but it's different and I like it. So I'm going to do that to each nail, and then we're going to go in and top coat again, and just make sure we don't top coat over the crystal. Go around it. It's quite easy when there's only one, just to use the brush and go around it.
Remember you want me. I try to work, but it doesn't work. I try to say something, but there's a word. I try to justify my actions, less reactions, heart be raising. Oh, it doesn't work.
I then just used nail guards to apply the nails. That crystal moved. And there we go. Look, the thumbnail doesn't fit properly. I've got really awkward thumbs. Don't worry about it. But look how beautiful they are. I really love these. It's a very simple, very effective design. These gels are perfect. And I thought I'd get a little view outside of the terrible fitting thumbnail. But I didn't wear them. I just wanted to create them for fun. So yeah, absolutely beautiful. Let me know what you think in the description box, and the comments box, I mean. The description box will have all the links that you need, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.